chance that you ever needed. Sports cards after hours keep the hobby heated. Updates, hobby talk like you never seen it. Sports cards live and none could ever beat it. Sports cards is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Welcome to another episode of Sports Cards Live with your host, Jeremy Lee.
All right, everybody, here we go. We are back for another episode of MC Mondays Live. This is the showcase edition, $5,000 items only. And we've got 60, well, we got 59 of them tonight. They are, I was just saying to Michael backstage, the crystal ball, oh my God, what an auction we got tonight. This is going to be fun. There are some killer pieces. Let's bring them out. Let's bring out Mr. Michael Hathaway, the crystal ball. What is going on, Michael? How are you?
I'm doing great, Jeremy. Super pumped for a really great auction tonight.
It is a really great auction. The first item ends in about 13 minutes. And so just to set the course of show a little bit here, the first several items are going to end a minute apart. And then we've got several that are going to end 2 minutes apart. So we're going to spend the next 13 or so minutes right now, Michael. Let's look at the ones that end about a minute apart. Let's give them some love, see what we're dealing with. And then we will ease our way into the action segment of the show, which is going to last for a while as these auctions are ending, and it's going to be an absolute blast. So let's jump right in, Michael. We got 12 and a half minutes left on this Lawrence Taylor PSA 9 2021 National Treasures rookie patch auto purple out of 49. You know, anything you'd like to mention about this one before the auction starts to end?
Yeah, I mean, just a really nice three-color patch. Obviously, the Jags have been doing some good work, kind of retooling that offense during the offseason. Not among the most active teams, but definitely gives you a little bit of promise. And I mean, T-Law really showed what he can do in terms of being a leader when they really pulled out that terrible first half into going into the playoffs. So, I mean, there are a lot of guys who love that kind of grit in the hobby and really look at that as, hey, this is a guy who I look up to and want to collect. So I think T-Law definitely is somebody to keep an eye on even during the offseason.
I like the patch. I like you've got two different shades of blue in that one. To me, it looks like a 3-color. Some might be conservative and call it a 2-color, but that's a beautiful, beautiful card. Steph Curry's Topps rookie card, 09 Topps, PSA 10. This thing's over at $5,856 with 50 bids. I mean, this is a pop 370, this card. So it's not totally rare. What can you tell us about the last comp on this one?
Yeah, so the last comp on this is $7,500. I mean, this is really kind of, you'd have to think this is probably one of the most expensive base rookie cards out there in terms of the modern era. But they are very hard grades. Centering isn't always perfect, but really the big thing is going to be if you go over the back. I mean, that full black border on the back, the chipping, the edge wear, the whitening on the corners, these things are really tough to get. There's a very significant jump from 9 to 10 on this, and the price really reflects that.
Yeah, and that last comp that you mentioned at 7,500, I believe that was just last month. So we've got some room on this one still to go. By the way, everybody, snipers will be out tonight. Next up, we got the Brady Leaf Certified Star Rookie. This is numbered out of 1,500. This is a really nice card. Let's just bring up the video for a second. Let's see if this will play, because look at the sparkle in within the frame there. What a spectacular looking card that is. This is the 7467, 12 minutes left. I believe we had a comp just last week. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so last week one did $7,500. So we're pretty satisfied that this is sitting at 7460. These are really, really hard to get in PSA 10. Only 21 PSA 10s out there. Very hard to get a gem because you have full color design on front and back. And like a lot of the kind of Leaf certified cards from this era, that foil section up front, any little bit of wear is just going to show really easily. And as a result, and again, right, we say this all the time with a lot of Tom Brady stuff. People did not exactly treat Tom Brady rookie cards kindly back in the day. They got tossed in the shoebox. Nobody thought that a 6th-round pick would be a $7,500 card a couple decades later. So,
but here we are
to find in PSA 10.
Here's a Burrow, Joe Burrow, flawless RPA, a Ruby version out of 15. We're at 49.27, 74 bids on this one already. The hobby is still loving Joe Burrow, aren't they?
Oh yeah. And I mean, the Bengals it's a similar situation to T-Law. I think Bengals have been making some good moves with retooling during the offseason. And, Burrow kind of got robbed out of that opportunity to try to win a Super Bowl again. Your season ending with injury, everyone's always asking what ifs. So I love this card. I mean, his great auto really helps. He always signs really well. Bengals, you get a lot of good 3-color patches. So yeah, I think that everybody's always excited about Burrow.
That's a wonderful auto on there, by the way. Joey B, nice 3-color patches you mentioned. Next up is the Ronaldo Mega Cracks rookie from 2002-3. This is a BGS 9. I mean, this is a big card. It's one of the most important soccer cards in existence. We got 43 bids. We're at $4,350 as we sit right now. What can you tell us about the population of this card?
Yeah, so it's a Pop 68 with about 100 higher between BGS 9.5s and PSA 10s. If you go over to the back, again, it's kind of like the Steph Curry. The back is really what's going to kill you. You have 3/4 of the card are colored edges. As a result, you're really going to see some pretty intense chipping. And I've heard from a couple friends who are big soccer collectors that centering is also typically a big problem here. So to get a 10 centering on this is really nice. So just definitely a really big card if you're a soccer fan. Ronaldo's kind of tapered off a little bit, but still one of the greatest to ever do it. And certainly the last 20, 30 years.
Oh yeah, great looking card right there. It's a nice 9 too. The corners are the weak spot, but as I scan through, I'm seeing a touch of white on the top right. But
And that's it.
I mean, I love a 9.5 surface and 10 centering. You can't go wrong right there. Here's a box of 0304 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection basketball with the rookie at the time, LeBron, right on the front of the box. $9,700 on this one. Michael, what do you think we'll see out of this box tonight?
Honestly, I'm shocked and pleased. The consignor themselves said that they were hoping to get about 6,000 out of it, which was the last comp. And so we've well exceeded that. I think that we've talked about this a lot over the past couple of shows. That Ultimate Collection is a gorgeous product and really has always been kind of undervalued in the hobby. And I do wonder if we are starting to see, lately that kind of revert to the mean where people are going, hey, Ultimate's gorgeous. I can save some money instead of exquisite and still going to get an awesome card.
Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at what's going on with the T-Law. We still have over 6.5 minutes, so we're going to cruise through some more of these cards. Again, these are ones that are ending a minute apart. Coming up shortly here, Ken Griffey Jr. Essential Credentials EX 2000, numbered out of 99. This is a huge card in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Look at the serial number down there, 077 out of 099. We are looking at a PSA 9, which is, good enough for me and most of us. Absolutely love the card, Michael. What do you, Pop 4 right in the title there. I mean, do you remember brokering one of these in recent days, months?
I can't think of one. I know we've had people ask about them. It's definitely a card that you get asked about. Someone's always on the hunt for a card like this. Someone's always on the hunt for rare, low numbered Griffies, and we have a Showcase Row Zero also, which is another card that you often get asked. Hey, do you know, is anyone going to send this to auction? Does anyone have this available for private sale? So yeah, it's definitely a very hot card. And, Griffey kind of had that mini bubble last year. And it definitely brought a lot of eyes to just how rare some of these cards are and just how low some of those pops are, especially as you get into the higher grades.
Such a cool card. Has so much going on with it. All right. A dual auto rookie jersey, LeBron James and Darko Milicic, PSA 10 from 2003 Upper Deck glass, numbered 9 of 10, right over here, as you can see, numbered 9 of 10. Nice. At least they're not white or black jerseys. The autographs are looking pretty good to this day. A little bubbling just from the surface. That's not wear or fading or anything like that. What can you tell us about this card, Michael?
I love this. This is a bit of a ghost. Doesn't pop up often at all. Last sale was an authentic in 2021. And it's awesome. I mean, Upper Deck glass is not necessarily like the product you think of when you go, I really want a nice LeBron RPA, but this is gorgeous. The design is really nice. The fact that he has his longer form auto here, Adam Gray would really be the person to tell you just how big a deal that is. I mean, He knows the breakdown of those really well. And it's awesome to see a long form auto on an RPA. Like, that's really big.
All right, the next one is a Carmelo Anthony 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite RPA, numbered out of 99. This has a very interesting patch. It's a BGS 9. The autograph is graded a 10. Let's take a look at this guy right here. Wow, that's just a stunning patch right there. The autograph's held up reasonably well. I'd say it's not perfect, but not too bad. What are your thoughts on this one?
I like it. Like you said, it's a little bit of an interesting patch. I was trying to look at the jersey to get a sense of where they cut it from, but it's a pretty solid patch as far as two colors go, just with how many different kind of breaks and areas you get. And exquisite. I've really come around to think I love how they use the hollow and the negative space on the pictures. It's really cool, frames them really well. And Carmelo's obviously probably your second best guy outside of that in that '03 class, outside of LeBron. You can go back and forth about who you want, Carmelo or Dwayne Wade, but market tends to like Carmelo a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Let's see where we're at here. We've still got over 3 minutes, so let's have a look at a couple more. LeBron James 2019 Prism, first off the line, premium gold shimmer, 4 of 10. The BGS 9.5. It's a nice looking card. All sorts of color matching going on this one, Michael. $2,600, 33 bids. We've got just under 12 minutes till this card ends. Let us know your thoughts on this one. Before you do, though, Zach says that Dwayne Wade would be up there with Carmelo as another opportunity for being a second best behind LeBron from the '03 Exquisite set. I want to also say hi to Jacob Dahl has joined us as always. Jacob, thank you. Ronnie, what's going on? Hello to you. The professor is here. Tom Newman. Good evening, Chizzy Chat. Good evening, Tom. All right. So let's hear your thoughts on this LeBron.
I love it. I think the shimmers are in general underrated. They look really lovely. I just love the look of them. And like you said, I mean, it's a color match. LeBron's first Prism card as a Laker. So definitely, if you are an LA fan, this is going to be a big card to target. And given how scarcely the true golds pop up, I think a lot of people will be looking at this as a really nice alternative. And, frankly, the fact that it's out of FODL, some people might even prefer to the true.
So I'm just looking at the centering subgrade, comes in at a 9, and it could have been it's not a 10, it's not a 9.5, it's actually a 9. And then I think about PSA centering standards where they allow 60-40 on the front. This looks to be 60-40, maybe it's 65-35, but either way, to me that centering would I think would be worthy of a PSA 9. Maybe even a week 10 on their grading, just because they're so loose on their front centering grade. So I'm not someone who buys in one slab and crosses to another, but if I was, this might be an opportunity, although PSA might exert some sort of pop control type force and say, no, we're not going to do that. But you never know. Nice card, in my opinion. All right, next up, we got the Vince Carter 04 Exquisite Black. True 1 of 1. We're at 1740, just under 11 minutes to go on this one. Yep. What do you think we're going to, these 1-on-1s are really tough to gauge where they're going to sell. Do you have a guess right now? You think we're going to hit 5,000?
I think we're probably going to be around 3 to 4 would be my guess. That's where in the past this is done. This card has changed hands once or twice. But, like you said, 1-on-1 Vince Carter, you never know where it's going to go. And I think the T-Law should be, there we go.
The T-Law is about to end, guys. 3,046.05 now with 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 46.05, 54.01. We crossed the $5,000 barrier, Michael. And this T-Law is going to end for $5,401. Congrats to the winner and to the seller. All right, Michael. We're back to the Steph Curry. We looked at it earlier. The comp from last month was $7,500. It's a pop 370. There's only 2 BGS 10s in the whole world. 38 seconds, 59.56. What do you want to say?
I love it. Definitely. You think about Steph Curry and talk about somebody who completely changed the game. I think there's a reason why people love him because of that. And like you said, PSA 10s, listen, there are weak 10s and there are strong 10s. This looks to be a pretty strong 10. Centering is excellent. The back is really clean. So I think that we do get pretty close to that 7,500 comp. So hopefully we see a little bit of action here in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, centering looks pretty perfect to me. Looks really good. Snipers just came on scene, everybody. Snipers just came on scene. Do they pull the trigger? They decide to let it go. 59-56 on the Steph Curry PSA 10 Topps rookie. Next up is the Tom Brady Leaf Certified Star Rookie out of 1,500. Michael, we have a Pop 21 here. $7,600. Your thoughts, please.
Listen, born and raised in New England, love Tom Brady, greatest athlete most of us will see in our lifetime, bar, Tiger and Shohei. You want to collect somebody like that. You want to collect somebody who's going to be relevant for arguably the next 100 years. This is already sitting really high. I think it's actually above the last comp now. So I don't know how much action we'll see. Maybe somebody tries to be a little cheeky, sneak in one last bid. But I'm pretty satisfied here. This is a good sale.
Well, when the last one gets sold for around the same price, not too long, there's a bid not too long ago. That's off the table. People need to chase the next one. 7,700, 2 seconds left. Will we see another bid? Looks like we're going to settle in there at 7,700 on the Brady Star Rookie. Beautiful, beautiful card. All right, here's the Joey B, the Flawless RPA Ruby out of 15. Michael, we're at $4,927. This is a true gem, by the way. Auto comes in at a 10 as well. Over to you, my friend. Take a sip of that coffee and let us hear your thoughts.
I love this card. This is, in my opinion, one of the better RPA designs that Flawless has had. We had a Sapphire at a 10 sell a couple months ago, and I really love the blue holofoil. I think it just looks really good, especially against the darker patches. Like we said earlier, I mean, really great auto. You really hope that Burrow ends up winning a Super Bowl. Hobby favorite. I think we take up, 2 or 3 more bids, maybe like $5,300.
All right. Well, we got 8 seconds to go here. 74 bids. Will we see bid number 75 in the next 4 seconds? $4,927. Final moments. $4,994. One sniper comes through and takes this home for $4,994. And we're on to the Ronaldo Mega Cracks rookie. It's a BGS 9 centering and comes in at a 10 surface 9.5. Wonderful card. 4,350. 43 bids. 43 seconds left to go, Michael. I'm going to turn it over to you to let us know your thoughts on this beauty.
Yeah, I mean, I love this card. I think it definitely got hammered when the soccer market kind of dropped last year, and people kind of lost a little bit of zest for it. But I think it's great. It's a fun action shot of him. It mirrors really well with the Messi, given that they're both in a similar pose. And, he's a generational talent and so important for soccer becoming really popular in the US in the early to mid 2000s. So in terms of like the history of modern soccer, I think it's definitely a big piece to add.
$4,400. This is a Pop 68. There's 103 higher. There's a bid to 6,500. 6,500 is going to take it home. That one popped at the end. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to the winner. And back to the box of 03 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection Basketball sealed box of 4 packs, and it's at $9,700. Michael, 45 bids. What are you looking for in this besides the LeBron autograph rookie that I believe is numbered out of 250?
Yeah, so obviously, like folks in the chat were saying, I mean, it's a good draft class. You've got Carmelo, you've got Wade, you've got Bosch. As a result, there's a lot of key pieces to chase. There are logo men in this set, although I believe most of the big ones, the Jordan, the Kobe, and the LeBron, have been hit. So you're looking at rookie autos of all that draft class. You're looking at on-card autos of a lot of the legends. The Jordan on-card auto out of this is absolutely stunning. One of his best autos ever.
Beautiful. 2 seconds left. We're at 9,700. Looks like we're going to sit right there. 9,700 on this fabulous box of 03 Ultimate Collection Basketball. And now maybe my second favorite card in the auction, Ken Griffey Jr., 97 Skybox EX 2000, Essential Credentials, numbered 77 out of 99 on the back. It's a Pop 4, 43 bids. We're just a hair under 5,000 right now, Michael. 4,938. You think we're going to get over the $5,000 barrier?
Oh, yeah, definitely. A BGS 9.5 did 10K in June of last year. Like I said, there's that kind of little Griffey bubble. So you figure back then a PSA 9 probably would have sold for about 6 to 7,000. I think we get to 5,500 to 6,500, somewhere in that range. We
Well,
definitely see a little action.
all right, 4,938. There's the sniper on the scene. Let's get it. Oh, 78.77 comes through. 81.78 in the final moments. $8,178 on that Griffey. That's a great card. Pop 4. What a beauty. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. Oh, I'm just like, oh, I would have loved to have bought that one. LeBron James and Darko 03 UD Glass 1-2 combo rookie jersey auto out of 10. Michael, 38 bids, 35 seconds. We're at 4,050. You mentioned earlier it's a ghost. Tell us a bit more about the card.
Yeah, so just really cool. I mean, obviously, you think about how incredible is it that a LeBron RPA numbered out of 10 is sitting at $4,000 right now. Well, it's a dual paired with a not great player. But these don't pop up often, right? They're numbered out of 10, and it is a rare LeBron with great auto. So people hold on to them. It's a gorgeous card. I think we got to see more bids.
8 seconds left, 4,050, 38 bids total. We have 4 seconds to go. There's a bid to 4,850, 5,100. We pass the $5,000 mark, and another congratulations goes out. Zach Swisher said, such a big Griffey. It really is. What's up, Luke? Bleecker Street Cards. Welcome to the show. Orlando from A Collector's Dream YouTube channel is with us. Welcome, everybody. And one of one memorabilia is with us from down under. All right. We're back to the Carmelo. It's not the Bosch. It's not the Wade. It's not the LeBron. It's the Carmelo. 37.05, 33 seconds left, 43 bids. BGS 9, Michael. What do you think of this piece?
I love it. Again, I love the design. It's classic for a reason. Good patch. The last sale was for 6K. That was a 3-color patch, so I don't think we'll match that, just given that it's a 2-color. But again, I think we're definitely going to see some last-minute action here.
Pop 30, 7 higher, 9 seconds left, $3,705. There's a bid to 4,062, 48, 21, 2 seconds to go. Final moments, $4,821 on 46 bids is going to take home this 03 exquisite RPA. Carmelo Anthony. All right, here's the premium gold shimmer from first off the line, LeBron James. It's the gold. It's numbered 4 of 10. It's color matched to the moon. BGS 9.5, Michael. 40 seconds left. We're at 32.50. How close to $5,000 do you think we're going to get?
I think we're going to surpass it. It's tough to put a number on this one. The last time one sold was October of 2021, right? So things have definitely changed since then. I don't think we're going to get to the 15K that it did back then, but I imagine we're crossing 5,000. There's been so much hype around LeBron. His market is kind of leveled out, and some of the rare pieces are actually starting to tick back up a little bit. So I think we cross 5K. After that, I really have no clue.
Pop 4, 1 higher. As you said, last comp 15.3 thousand in 2021. And look at the bids coming in, 49, 52.88, 52.88. We crossed the $5,000 barrier, the magical barrier. All right, here's a Vince Carter 04 exquisite 1 of 1 black, true 1 of 1. Nice 1 of 1 scripted stamp right there. We're at 1740. We're not close to 5,000 yet, but maybe we doubled in the last few minutes. What do you think? Do we bring out the snipers on this one?
I'd say bring out the snipers. I don't know if we're going to cross 5K on this. This is one of those cards where we got it in. We said, all right, it's really cool. It's a decently big card. The last few times it's sold, it's been around that 3 to 4K mark. It's Vince Carter, big collector base, and it's a black 101 out of exquisite. Like, that checks all the boxes, and it's like, why not? Toss it in. We'll have some fun, see where it goes.
Well, these two guys are taking turns pulling the trigger. We're at 1976. We have 6 seconds left to go. Will they pull the 29.85 now? Final opportunity. $2,985 is going to do it on the Vince Carter 1 of 1. And that brings us to the Trey Lance Panini Absolute Kaboom Green rookie card, true 1 of 1. $3,000, $32.55 now. 40 seconds to go. Nice looking card, Michael. Kabooms are still a lot of the rage. How do you see Kabooms doing in recent times from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, the base Kabooms have definitely come down a little bit. It's still one of the cards that because we can see the metrics like viewers and watchers. People still love kabooms. They're always watching them. They're always interested in them. The bases have come down a little bit, but the golds and the greens are doing awesome and really pretty solid prices.
And the price just climbed on this. We're up to 4,191 on 30 bids with 5 seconds, 4,494 now, 3 seconds to go, 4,494, 1 second left. Let's see it happen. Looks like that's going to do it. $4,494 on the Trey Lance Kaboom Green 101 rookie. And this is an interesting card. This is the Tiger Woods Upper Deck rookie card. This card was printed to the moon, but this is the Upper Deck, the BGS Black Label. And that is a tough grade to obtain. Look at the color match between the Beckett label and his pants. Nice card here, Michael. 4,188. What do you think happens here?
I love this card. Like you said, it looks great. It's a really clean design, and it's just become such an iconic image. I think it goes up to about like $5,300. The last one did $5,500, so we should see a little bit more.
Pop 91 to the question in the chat. It's a Pop 91 in BGS 10 Black Label. And that seems like a big number for a Black Label. That's because there are so many of these out there and just thousands graded. And this one's going to sell for $4,597. All right. Here's a Walter Payton 1999 Upper Deck Encore game-worn jersey auto numbered out of 34, guys. Walter Payton hasn't been signing in a very long time. And this is a game-used jersey with the auto. And look at that auto. That thing is held up absolutely perfectly. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I love this. So obviously, this got inserted into a couple different products, Ovation, SP, Encore. And as a result, like this is the Walter Payton patch auto. And like you pointed out, the auto on here is awesome. And in my opinion, that's the thing that you always need to look for. They're pretty much all one color blue jerseys. So look for a good, clean auto. And this is one of the best examples that I've seen auto-wise.
It's phenomenal. 5 seconds left. $4,780. 62 bids. There's a bid to $4,780. And we're going to settle in at $4,780 on that gorgeous Payton jersey auto. Brings us to another beautiful card. Talk about color match. 2011 Topps Finest Rookie Red Refractor. Mike Trout, BGS 9.5. This is number 21 out of 25. Let's take a look at the back of the card. There's the serial number right up there. Top right corner. Beautiful card. Subgrades are True Gem Plus. True Gem Plus centering coming in at a $3,555 as we sit right now with 27 seconds left. Michael, over to you.
Yeah, I love this card. So the last comp was 5,100 in October. Looks beautiful. These pop up pretty much once a year, like reliably once a year. Just an awesome top flight Trout rookie. So I think we see some more action here, especially as the season comes up.
All right. Well, we are coming up to that. There's a bit to 3,787, 3,851 now, 4,301, $4,301 on the 50th bid on that beautiful Mike Trout, Topps Finest Rookie. I love the looks of that card. What a beauty. Absolute stunner. Jim Thorpe, 2004 Leaf Limited Material Monikers. It's got a game-worn patch. Come on, a Jim Thorpe game-worn patch and a cut auto. It's a 1-of-1. It's at $4,494. It's graded by Beckett, or it's slabbed by Beckett as authentic, which is great to know. I mean, Michael, I did in reviewing this auction ahead of time, I noticed that you guys at MC Sports Cards in this showcase auction here for March 2024, you guys have like a slew of unbelievable cut autos, including 2 Jackie Robinsons, where he's paired with 2 different individuals on each one. They're both amazing finds. Did these all come from the same consignor? What can you tell us? We have a couple minutes here. Talk to us, please.
All one consignor. Really wonderful guy. He's been collecting for pretty much his whole life, and as high-end cards came about, he jumped on that train. And listen, he was buying the right things the whole time. Cut autos, Hall of Famers, all-time legends. In terms of the authentic slab, he slabbed a lot of stuff authentic. He was a fan of just getting it authenticated and slabbed, protected for long-term storage. So obviously, don't necessarily be scared there. Just has an amazing collection, and we've been helping him liquidate pieces over the past year. And he said, okay, I definitely want to let a big batch go here, and saw how the first showcase auction went, was really pleased with it. And as a result, flew up with a bunch of really incredible stuff, including we have a handful of cuts that are going to be in the next showcase auction as well. So really looking
Awesome.
forward to that. But just you talk about the proceeds of a lifetime of collecting, and that's really what we got here, and it's awesome. This is a card that is a ghost. Thorpe really doesn't have many autos in circulation at all, and certainly not patch autos. This is one of like only 3 or 4 issues that have come out that are a patch and an auto. It's awesome. It's gorgeous. The fact that it's a 2-color patch is incredible. Really tough card to try to put a value on. Thorpe autos tend to do like kind of $4,000 to $7,000 depending on the product and how good the auto is. And the only other patch auto that I could find when I was trying to research this was the National Treasures Charter class, which is a really great set. People should check out. But that one did 8,000 back in 2022. So use that as kind of your guidepost. This one is only a last name on the autograph, but it's really clean.
It just hit 5,000. We have 12 seconds left to go. I love the patch myself as well. We're at 5,100. Now we're at 5,300. 5 seconds left. Final opportunity, everybody. 2 seconds to go. And there's a jump to $7,877 in the final second of the auction. And that's going to do it on this amazing one of one. Like you say, it's tough to assess the value, but we were just able to do that here on a live auction on MC Sports Cards on their Monday night showcase auction, the monthly Monday showcase. Amazing, amazing card. It's going to bring us to a Gunnar Henderson BGS 9.5 2019 Bowman Chrome Draft Red Wave Refractor, number 3 of 5. That auto looks perfect, as they always do on these Topps cards. It's a True Gem Plus. Edges coming in at a 10. Everything else 9.5. The autograph, obviously a 10. If there was a number higher than 10 on the grading scale, this autograph would get it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. We're at $7,098, Michael. And I just want to call out Tom Newman, who says, I'm getting better at the BGS pop. Tom, I got to admit, we had that ahead of time. I was presented with that. Michael sent me that information, so I had it already. So maybe I cheated on the pop on that one. Zach also says, couple of big trouts selling around the industry. So, all right, Michael, over to you, please, on the Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, obviously, you talk about top flight parallels for first Bowman Chrome, orange, red wave, huge card. Pop 1 in BGS 9.5. The last comparable sale was BGS 9, did 5,100 in October on Golden. This is awesome. I mean, Gunnar won Rookie of the Year. The Orioles are looking like they have really the most exciting young core in all of baseball. I think this is probably a pretty good number. I could see it going up to like 9K if somebody's really excited. But this seems about where we should be in the last few seconds.
Well, went up $100 a few seconds ago. Now we're at 7,600 on 49 bids. 3 seconds to go. $7,600. Final opportunity. 8,700 comes in right under the wire. Gunnar Henderson, everybody. What an auction that one was. All right. Next up, Austin Riley, BGS 9.5, 2015 Bowman Chrome Draft Orange Refractor Auto, numbered 4 of 25, $3,652 as we sit right now. This one has subgrades. The edges are a 10, corners and surface 9.5, centering a 9. Let's have a look at it from a bit of a distance. And centering, I mean, 9. Maybe side to side. Maybe it's shifted a little bit to the left, but still looks like a beautiful, beautiful example to me, Michael. Austin Riley, orange refractor. And look at the auto. Look at the auto. Perfect. Just beautiful. How does the auto grade? It's a 10 on the front. Michael, over to you, please.
Yeah, awesome card, and good highlighting the auto, because Austin does lift on his Topps Chrome rookie autos. He has a lot of lifting on there, but this is very consistent. These cards are awesome. I actually think Austin Riley is undervalued. I mean, plays a premium defensive position, is a great bat on one of the most exciting teams in the league that really contend year in, year out. So we actually just sold a PSA 10 on fixed price for $7,500 last week. The last 9.5 sale was $4,300 in October, and he had a really good kind of close of the season, and they're looking like contenders again. So I do think we crossed that 4,300 just with kind of excitement going into the spring. guys really love the Braves also because they have basically their entire core on long-term contracts. So we hear from a lot of Braves collectors when you're at shows and you're chit-chatting about cards. They always say, I love that I'm collecting guys that I know I'm going to be rooting for 5 years from now. And it shows in the prices.
Right on, right on. 3702, 9 seconds left. Sniper on the scene, 3,702. Will he pull the trigger? Let's see what happens here. Final seconds. He does not. 21 bids. He was protecting the bid on that one. And next up, Luka Doncic, 2018 Revolution Rookie Galactic, SSP, BGS 9.5, Michael. Pretty card. These are very nice looking cards. Let's go to the video for a moment and just have a look at this thing, just so you guys can see. Yeah, look at that. Like that is card technology at its finest. I think it's gorgeous. And I don't know, Michael, do these cards get the love that they really deserve considering just how nice they are?
I really think if these cards were just serial numbered, like even if these were out of 100, their price would double overnight. I think the fact that even though it's super short printed, people love to know exact rarity and scarcity, and frankly, understandable. But these cards are so beautiful and they are pretty rare that when you look at it, you go, why is this not worth more? And this is a pretty cool card, honestly. It's gorgeous. It's a really fun pattern. Luka's obviously a hobby favorite. It's pop 16 with only 7 hires, so you're really high up there in the grading curve. Last sale was 4,800 in January, but Luka's been having a really strong season. So, I mean, if you're a Luka guy and you're looking for a really fun piece that is kind of a value buy, like it's always, that's the different world of cards where you say, yeah, 5,000, yeah, that would be a good value buy here. But it kind of is when you look at how gorgeous and how rare it is.
It is really nice. Zach Swisher says Revolutions get hardly any love, cheap product, and has some on-card auto chases. Think about a card coming up later in the night. The high voltage 500 Michael Jordan came from a very cheap product, and now it's a huge card. It's a tier 2 Jordan card as per the Cajun cardboard hierarchy. This card could do something like that down the road, I think, because it's so beautiful. 5 seconds left. There's a bit to 3,638. Final seconds, 3638 is going to do it. It looks like 3,638 on 32 bids on the Revolution Luka. A very nice card. I want to welcome everybody who's watching us on Twitter/X. We got 40 people watching on Twitter right now and over 60 on YouTube. So welcome everybody to the show. And that's going to bring us now, Michael, to this 2011 Preferred Prime Silhouettes Steph Curry. It's a BGS 8.5. And the auto is, that auto is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. He was pressing hard on the Sharpie that day. Nice 2-color prime patch, but set with 4 breaks in there. It's a BGS 8.5. But look at this. It's a true 8.5 plus, because you got the edges at a 9 and the surface at a 9.5. So you've got 3 extra half points there above being a true 8.5. So that's pretty good value right there, Michael. We're at $4,250 on 32 bids. We have 1 minute left on this one. Tell us about this card. I don't think we've seen one of these before on an MC Mondays.
No, and they don't pop up super often. There's a PSA off that bounced around a couple times, and that's pretty much been the only sale. And it was a 1 color. It was the worst version of this card. It was the 1 color out of 99. This is a prime patch. It's out of 25. 2-color patch with multiple breaks. So definitely better. Just something that doesn't pop up often. We have a Kobe from the same set later in the night. And listen, they're gorgeous cards. They're hard to find. People love them. The patches are consistently high quality. Like you said, I mean, Steph has really one of the best autos in basketball, certainly, if not the hobby as a whole. And changed the game. Huge fan base. One of the greatest shooters of all time. How can you not want to collect somebody like that?
And look at this detail along the sides, this gold kind of color here. Looks really nice, but we're at $6,890. $6,890 on the Steph Curry. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. I want to say hello to Craig's Cards, who's joined us. Tom Newman says, Michael Hathaway, more like Mike Myers. You're a killer with the knowledge. Yes, he is. He really is. There's no doubt about that. Zach says prime silhouettes also get love. Then an NT, immaculate and flawless. So good to know right there. All right, let's go to the next card, you guys. And that's going to be a Michael Jordan 96 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 2. 150 copies produced. This is numbered 11 of 150. Let's take a look at the back and look at that serial number stamp. There it is at the bottom, 011, 011, 11 of 150. Nice picture of him on the back. Here's the front. The card grades out a BGS 8.5. Now we have corners of a 9. We have edges 9.5, which is beautiful. Centering 8.5, but surface is 7.5, and it's pretty obvious why we see this print line coming right down the middle here. Michael, am I seeing that correctly? And there's anything you'd like to add on to this one?
I don't know, actually. I would check the video on that, whether or not that's just kind of a weird angle.
Let's
yeah,
do
these
that.
are gorgeous.
It's definitely a print line.
It's definitely a line. Yeah, really, really gorgeous card. Pop 15 with 23 higher, sensitive surface. So that's obviously we're going to get some issues. Last comp was 5,500 in 2022, but these have been gaining like across the other grades that have sold pretty regularly, just as rare 90s Jordan has continued to accumulate. So I definitely think we're going to beat that number.
And $7,800 in January 2024, a copy sold for. What was the grade of that one?
I think that one was a BGS 9.
All right. Well, snipers came on the scene with 5 seconds left to go. They pulled the trigger to 4,749, again to 51.78 and 54.78. Gets in right under the wire on the Legacy Row 2 Michael Jordan out of 150. Oh, and this might be my favorite card of the auction. This is a big card. This is a tier 2 Michael Jordan insert. If you're not watching the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, who did the whole hierarchy on Jordan cards, this is a tier 2. Tier 2s, like tier 1s are 6 figures and up. This is a tier 2 card. It's an amazing card. 500 of them were made. But back then, this came out of a very, very cheap product. There's the serial number right there, 035 of 500. It's even one of the top 10% of the print run for whatever that is worth. It's a PSA 8, which is a great grade for a card that came out of a $1 pack of cheap cards. I wonder how many of the 500 actually survived, Michael. Let's have a look at the video on this one too, because it is truly an amazing card. It's got like a scopy type pattern going on in the back. It's a parallel of an insert, which I love. That's the sweet spot for me. And I want to quickly shout out Ronnie says, glad I found you guys tonight. Awesome show. Thank you, Ronnie. Michael, over to you on the HV 500 Tier 2 Jordan.
Yeah, I love these. These are absolutely one of my favorite Jordan inserts and any 90s insert. They're gorgeous. It's a mesmerizing effect. Like you said, I kind of love that it bucks the trend in the hobby of, hey, it's a low-end product, but it has some gorgeous cards. Don't care about it. I want it. And it looks amazing. These do pretty good numbers every time they pop up. The last sale was 88.40 in December. We're already surpassing that. This is a pretty solid looking copy. Good eye appeal. I think we could go even a little bit higher than this.
I think it will too. It's a huge card. $9,002. Sniper is there. He has his sight set on this card. He pulls the trigger once already to 9,202, 93.79, 98.35, $9,835. The Sniper was trigger happy on that one, as he should be. An amazing, amazing card. Tom Newman liked my comment there, Michael. Top 10% of the print run. I mean, hey, I like serial numbers. Like 417 out of 500 doesn't do it for me as much as 35 out of 500 does. Anyway, let's move on. John Elway, Precious Metal Gem Championship. This is out of 50. It's a PSA 8, a great grade for these condition-sensitive cards. And, I mean, we talk about all these quarterbacks of the last 4 or 5 years, Michael. And back in the 80s and 90s, you had Joe Montana, you had John Elway, you had Dan Marino, and a couple of others. But those were the 3 main guys. Warren Moon was awesome too. There's some others in there. Steve Young, of course. But talk about this card, because it is an absolute stunner. And the Michael Jordan card championship PMG, the same card but Michael Jordan, is a $225,000 card. Here you got John Elway for $6,800. Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, I love this card. So it's gorgeous. It's exceptionally high grade for PMG. I mean, it's a pop 2 with only 2 higher. It's seriously just stunning in person. And what I really love about the football championship PMGs is that they're still numbered out of 50. You look at the Reds are numbered out of 140 as opposed to I think 135, because in basketball they're numbered out of 90. and the greens are numbered out of 10 in basketball. And yet this kept the same lower numbering for the championship PMGs. So really the rarity is even more impressive in that context. Really stunning. We're already like over $1,000 over the last comp, and I'm not surprised. I think we could go even a little bit higher because high grid PMG championship. Like, when are you going to get the opportunity to add this again?
Tonight, and maybe not again for a while. 4 seconds left, 6,800. Are we going to see another bid? Doesn't seem to be. 6,800 on the Elway Championship PMG. Oh, here's another. Oh, Michael. So here's another big Griffey. We had the EX Essential Credentials earlier. Now here we have Showcase Legacy Collection Row 0. This is numbered out of 100. There is another parallel of this card numbered out of 250. So this would be the preferred version because it's, of course, fewer copies made. The difference is the blue foil and the name here. These have wonderful designs. Let's have a look at the video. You guys are doing a great job with this. There's just, you can see how, and I haven't owned this card. I've owned one of the ones out of 250, and it wasn't even Griffey. I owned a Peyton Manning. They're just wonderful cards. Look at the back of that. Beautiful stamp, beautiful scripted name in blue. Color match as well, Michael, on this one. I love it. If you haven't been able to tell yet, I love it. We're at $6,100. We have a minute left. We got 41 bids so far. Michael, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous in person. This is definitely one of those cards where if you happen to buy it, if you happen to own one of these, take it outside, get in the sunlight. It's insane when the light is coming at all different angles. So this is a pop 2, obviously none higher. The last sale was 8,100 back in February. Griffey guys love PSA 10 inserts. They love this stuff. And we've sold a number of PSA 10 Griffey inserts where people just duke it out, and you know they're going all in and they're not afraid to shove the chips in when it's the right card. It doesn't come up often, and this is one of those cards. So I don't know exactly where we'll go. Hopefully we beat that last comp. Hopefully we get there.
All right. Well, we've got 8 seconds left. There's a pair of snipers. They're either there to protect or to pull the trigger. 2 seconds to go. 6,100, 41 bids is going to do it. It's going to do it. $6,100 right there. Amazing card. I also want to shout out anyone who's joined us on Instagram. I know people go in and out. Galena on Instagram wanted us to talk about the Ronaldo mega cracks, but if you're still with us, Galena, we're not gonna do that because we got to get on to the next card. We talked about that when it was for sale, when that auction was ending, of course. All right, guys. Next up is a Jackie Robinson from 2022 Bowman Transcendent. It's what's called a 1949 Bowman oversized cut signature. It's a 101. I mean, look at that autograph. Every single letter is present and readable. Amazing. Jackie cared about this stuff, and it really is showing it's paying dividends today, let's say. Michael, I'm not sure what this is, though. Where did this come from? It's so big. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so these come out of Topps Transcendent, which is a incredible high-end product that's released only in a briefcase in like these massive sealed sets, and you get one of these oversized cuts as your box topper. And so they're all 101s. They're all awesome. As a result, they're pretty large. You can see in the video they are bulky, but they make really good display pieces. And in my opinion, you get really good autos out of these, because obviously the cut autos that are small enough to fit in a card, the reality is that those are sometimes faster autos or cramped autos, as opposed to this where like you have really your pick of the litter to find a good auto to cut out and put there. You can find, like you said, something that has every single letter beautifully formed. So if you're okay with the form factor, I think these are often where you can get the best autos.
Oh yeah, for sure. 3,655 with 9 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. Final 3 seconds, 37.05. There's a big bid to 4,450, 4,450 for the 4,700 gets in just under the wire as well on a wonderful Jackie Robinson cut auto. All right. Want to say hello to Michael H. What's going on? Gennady lets us know that he added the Legacy Jordan to his PC. Congratulations, Gennady Geiler, on that. Those are tough cards out of 150 for sure. Luke says, based on my research, that Robinson auto was from his playing days from 1956. That's really, really good research there, Luke. Nice to see a playing days auto. And Zach Swish's actual sports card size for this year's Transcendent is confirmed. Okay. Next up, Michael, Tom Brady, BGS 9, SP Authentic, rookie card, numbered at 1250. We're sitting at $6,379. What can you tell us about comps and pop on this bad boy?
Yeah, so pop 393 with 485 higher. A lot of BGS 95s on these. Last comp was 6,600. And take a guess at what these peaked at, because I remember the craze around these about 2 years ago.
Well, without looking at any notes, I'm going to guess about 20K.
Yeah, about $15,000 to $16,000 for BGS 9. Like that, they've come down. But yeah, 6,600 was the last comp right at the start of this month. This is a pretty solid copy. Obviously, you always want to look at subs on these. Centering can be a little tough, and because of the raised and lowered surfaces to represent like the football dimples, sometimes you'll see like some wear around there. But this looks really nice. Obviously, I think you should always add some nice, cool, rare Brady to your collection. He's the GOAT. So we should see a little bit more action. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually beat that last comp. It's a pretty nice looking copy.
It's a nice copy. The weakness is corners at 8.5. Everything else is 9.9 and 9.5. 5 seconds left. 6,379. 32 bids. Will we see there it is. 6,600 comes in right in time. The 34th bid takes it home for $6,600. Oh, look at this, Michael Hathaway, the crystal ball. Look at this. And I just love a nice three. I love the purple and yellow Lakers colors. I think we all do, unless you don't like the Lakers. Wonderful on-card auto from Kobe Bryant, numbered 5/25. This is a Panini Flawless card from 2013. Game-worn patch right there. This card is designed exceptionally well, too, I might add, Michael. I like how you've got that little line between Kobe Bryant and the patch to kind of put the card into sections. I think it's a brilliant-looking card. $10,200 as we sit right now. 51 bids. Michael, what do you think about, I mean, I don't know if you just want to sit here and gaze at it with me because it's so nice. What do you think?
Yeah, I love this. I love this. I love that it's a big, chunky patch, right? I mean, look at that stitching block. Like that is just big, older jersey. It looks awesome. It's jumping out of the patch window. Really clean auto. And yeah, just a gorgeous signature as always from Kobe. Yeah, really lovely second year flawless. And, this is one of those prime high-end Kobe cards that some guys love to add these to their PC and then they don't sell them for like 5 to 8 years. And that's when they sell them to upgrade to something. So really cool piece. If you're looking for some early flawless or some really nice game worn patches of Kobe, this is about as good as it gets. So we're doing pretty well here compared to comp. We're like $500 off the comp. I wouldn't be surprised if we go up a little bit. Maybe even cross like the 11 mark to like 11.2 or 11.5.
All right. Well, like you say, we're at 10-2 right now. 10-2 right now. Sniper just landed on the scene. 4 seconds left. Let's see if he pulls the trigger for a final bid. 10-2, 10-2, 10-2 is going to do it on the Kobe. What a card. What a card. All right. Another one of the cut autos that I was mentioning earlier. There are still several to come, you guys. This is none other than Lou Gehrig. SP Legendary Cuts from 2001. This is I'm going to use the word legendary. It's an iconic set. This was highly collected by lots of people. I know guys working on the master set of this thing, which is a monumental feat. But what a project this was that Upper Deck put together back in the day. This is numbered 5 of 7. It's a nice autograph right there, Michael. Let's have a look at the back as well. Like lots of information on there, things to look at. Very nice card. And the design of this cut auto it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's a relic. It's something that you would love to own and just show anybody that comes to your house. $7,100, 1 minute left, 49 bids. Michael, your thoughts, please.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. I mean, this really is such a gorgeous card. Like you said, 01 Legendary Cuts is so iconic in the hobby, right? Pioneering high-end product, probably one of the greatest cut auto checklists ever assembled, and really the first cut auto checklist ever assembled. This thing is amazing. Good auto from Gehrig. Obviously, dying young means he doesn't have a ton of autos in circulation. This is gorgeous. So PSA 4 with a terrible, just like really faded auto that did 4,500 in 2021, and then we sold on fixed price 2005 BGS 95 for 15,000. I don't think we'll get there just because it was incredible auto, but I wouldn't be surprised if this ends in the 5-figure range.
$7,700. 8 seconds left. $9,600 now. We just jumped up by 1,900. 11,600. Another big jump. Final second. 11,600 on 54, 55 bids. Congratulations to the buyer. What a piece to own. Very happy for them. But look at what we have next, you guys. This is a really impressive piece, Michael. I don't know how many Branch Rickey autographs are floating around out there. I don't know how many Jackie autographs are floating around out there. I do know there's at least 2 duels because you can see it right here on the hand-numbered serial number on this card. 2 combos were done. 2 copies of this dual cut of Branch Rickey and Jackie were made in 2005 Upper Deck SP Legendary cuts. The other thing to note about this, Michael, yes, there's 2 copies of this produced, but they're both going to look totally different because those cut autos had to come from separate documents. So yes, there's 2, but they're both very unique. It doesn't matter if it's a 1-1 or a 1-2. This is an amazing, amazing piece. I love it. I don't know if I love this Jackie duel or the other Jackie duel more that's coming up later, but I watched the movie 42. I loved it. I've studied Jackie, not as much as some, but to a degree, and Branch Rickey is deserved of being paired with him here. I think he's a legend in and of himself. Michael, your thoughts on this amazing artifact?
Yeah, so as far as I could tell, that they have this duel, and then they have a 1-1 out of 2006 legendary cuts, and that's it. Incredible piece. I mean, you talk about this is one of those cards that kind of transcends being a baseball card and is really kind of a piece of Americana and a piece of American history, just in terms of how monumental it is that these 2 men pioneered breaking the color barrier. It's an incredible piece, and yeah, Branch Rickey on his own barely has any autos like out of 01 legendary collections and 04 legendary, and that's it. So this is incredible. I have no clue what it will do. I really have no clue, and it's just
14.
Have it.
It's going to do at least 14.2. We're going to 15.2 now with 3 seconds left. $15,200. That's going to do it. 15,200 for an amazing piece of Americana and baseball history and just, American history. What a card. That's just unbelievable. Now here's something that, I saw you did a piece on this. Either you or Mike Kantz, MC himself, did a piece on this and said, at first glance, this might not look like much. It's a PSA 3.5 Cal Ripken Jr. card from 1980, which is 2 years before his rookie year. Michael, tell us what it is about this card that makes it a $10,000 card.
Yeah, so I did that reel. I love this card. This is one of the cards that really sent me down the spiral of like how fun minor league cards are and how rare they are. So minor league XRC is really fun area to explore. This is disgustingly rare. So Cal has a couple minor league cards. Basically every stop in the minors, you got a card. But a lot of them are actually pretty available, and a lot of people will get tripped up because there's a television station Charlotte O's card that is much more plentiful. One pops up, every few months. This is exceptionally rare. This was a police issue, so the Charlotte police gave this out to kids as a community engagement thing, similar to the Barry Sanders police rookie. But they didn't print many of them, and kids just threw them out. They didn't think anything of them. There are only 27 copies of this at PSA, like at all. It's incredibly, incredibly rare and very condition sensitive. And yet it looks awesome. The bright orange border works really well with the Orioles colors. It's a good image of them in the stadium. And every time they come up for auction, like guys go all out. I mean, Cal's one of the most collected athletes in the hobby, and this is among the rarest cards that you'll get of him.
Well, it just hit $10,000. It looks really good for 3.5 to me, but that's in 2D. Now it jumps from $10,000 to $16,400. That is no joke, everybody. A Cal Ripken PSA 3.5 pre-rookie sells for $16,400 on the MC Mondays Showcase auction. Absolutely unbelievable. What a card. Here's a Wyatt Langford, Michael, 2023 Bowman Chrome Draft, 1954 Flag Super Fractor Auto. 1 of 1. It's in an SGC 9.5 slab, and the auto grades out a 10. Auto looks wonderful to me. Look at that against the US flag in the background and that gold superfractor border surrounding it, Michael. Really nice looking card. $4,425. We have 36 bids so far and just over a minute to go on this 1 of 1 Wyatt Langford Superfractor. Michael, I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about this card.
Yeah, so I love this card. I think it's a really great design. Bowman did a really great job here. Gorgeous Superfractor, sticker auto, but very clean auto. Wyatt is really one of the most exciting prospects kind of in the prospect pool right now. He's hitting like 378 and his OPS is like 1200. He's going to make the opening day roster. Huge future value. Yeah, I mean, just one of the highest upside bats in the game right now. Did incredible things at Florida, College Spike semifinalist. And this card sold raw in December for 2,400. And I mean, you can tell, like, listen, SGC 9.5 on a modern card isn't going to add that much value for a Superfractor. That value is coming from just how well he's been playing and how much excitement there is for him to be in the bigs on a good roster, too.
Wow. Okay. Well, here we go. 7 seconds. Now we're at 5,300 with 5 seconds to go. 38 bids. There's a bid to 56.55. And now $8,003 comes in the final moments. And as Tom Newman says, dip in the mouth and the U.S. flag, America. Great card. Great auction. $8,003. All right. Jackson Holiday, everybody. 2022 Bowman Chrome Draft Sparkle Refractor. This is an autograph card, 71 copies produced. This is the second last one, 70 of 71. Let's have a look at that autograph, Michael, because I love Topps autos. And yes, this one is wonderful as well. Look at the sparkle going on. Look at the look in his face there. He is focused in. Something looks funny about his face there, but he is about to blast that ball, it looks like. Michael, we're at $3,500 on this one. What do you have in terms of population and comps on a card like this?
Yeah, so this year was a little bit of an easier grade. This is a Pop 28 as a PSA 10 for a card that's numbered to 71. So yeah, definitely an easier grade. They've been bouncing up and down. I mean, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 4,800. Like every time one sells, you just have no clue where it's going to go. So as a result, you know, it's kind of a up in the air. He's looked really good in spring training. People are really excited. He's most likely going to break camp and be really one of the youngest major leaguers out there with huge future value, like across the entire baseball industry. Everyone is consensus. This guy is 70, 75 plus future value, which is basically unheard of for a kid this young. Just an incredible hitter. So everyone's already really excited about him. He's already big on social media. So we'll see where it goes. It'll be fun.
All right. 10 seconds left. I want to say hi to everybody on Instagram. You're coming in and out, but thank you for joining us. 3 seconds left. 3,500. Final second. 3,500. That's going to do it. 3,500 on the Jackson Holiday. Also want to just again welcome everybody watching us on Twitter. We're at 44 people watching on Twitter right now, over 60 on YouTube, and everyone going in and out on Instagram. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. All right, Michael, here's a Clayton Kershaw, 2008 Topps Heritage Real One, Red ink, rookie auto, BGS 9.5. This is a true gem. All subs come in at that Gem Mint 9.5 assessment, and this is numbered out of 59 copies. It's a rookie card. Let's take a look at the auto. There it is, clear as day. Love these. 50. Is that 58 or 59?
That is out of 59.
Oh, it's out of 59, so it's 19. Of course, I should have put that together. 1959, the Bob Gibson year. Great looking card, Michael. We're at $5,600 on the Kershaw. 34 bids. Well, give us your knowledge.
Yeah, so these are gorgeous. Obviously, Heritage Red Ink autos are really one of those key building blocks if you're doing a serious PC, or if you just want a really aesthetically pleasing rookie auto. I think they're a really great option. Kershaw, obviously, one of the greatest pitchers of the generation, got to go down as one of the greatest Dodgers of all time, and one of the few guys to spend his entire career with one team, which you'll love to see. Pop 7 with only 4 higher. All of those are PSA 10s. The last 10 sold for 11,000 last month. So ratio wise, this is pretty good, but I think we'll actually see a little bit more. I think this probably does like 6,000, just given that it's a really rare Kershaw and it's a true gem. So hopefully it does that. But
Well,
we're
if
already
a
above
PSA
that.
10 sold last month for 11,000, and this is a true gem 9.5, they're both gem mints. You're either getting a huge discount here or you overpaid on the PSA 10, which people tend to do sometimes. But this one's going to end for 5,800. I think that's a value buy. Whoever got it, I think, did a lot better than whoever spent double that really last month for the PSA 10 holder. All right, continuing on. LeBron James 03 Upper Deck rookie exclusives. This is an autograph rookie card. It's a BGS 9.5. The autograph comes in at a 10, and it is serially. Where's the numbering on this? It's not numbered, or is this one, Michael?
Yeah, so it's not numbered, but it is considered a short print.
Got it. Thank you. And the grade on this is a BGS 9.5. It's a True Gem Plus with centering coming in at a 10. The auto, a 10 as well. Look how young he looks there. We've seen this card before. Great looking auto right there. And I like the gold foil used in the rookie exclusives branding right there, as well as where it says star rookie, his number, the team logo, his position, his name. Wonderful looking card, Michael. We're at $9,200. 1 minute left to go. Josh Giddy, Super Collector, says the X platform is on the come up. It is. We've now got 44 people watching us on Twitter/X. Again, hello to all you. 45 now. Welcome, everybody. All right, over to you, Michael, on this LeBron rookie.
Yeah, just a really great card. Like you said, I mean, it's a great, fantastic image. Really clean auto. Again, a longer form auto, which is nice to see. Great looking card. Pop 35, only 13 higher, which is pretty low pop for a non-numbered card, even if it is short printed. Last sale of this was 6,600 in May. So we're definitely killing it. Somebody definitely, one or two guys need this for their collection, and they are going all out for it.
Yeah, 12 seconds left, 9,200. And, they're not all the same, right? Not all 9.5s are the same. Not all autos are the same. Maybe that auto was faded or who knows, but here we go. Final 3 seconds, 9,200. That looks like it might do it. 9,200 on 20 bids takes home the rookie exclusives, LeBron James rookie auto. All right, here's a Kobe auto from 2004 Ultimate Collection signature game use patch auto. There's only 25 of this card in existence, and there is an intense, as usual, Kobe Bryant. It's like a signature patch card, the signature on the patch. There it is, holding up beautifully. Number 20 at 25, lots of gold foil. There's the serial number right at the bottom. It's hard to see here, but let's have a look at the video and just have a look at that gold foil and a bit of the texture of this card overall. Yeah, I mean, come on. Look at the way the light bounces off the gold and the Ultimate brand, as well as the team logo. What a card. The auto does grade out a 10. Michael, we're at 6,100. We have 45 bids and a minute left to go. Give us your thoughts on this beauty.
I love this. I love this. The only thing I wish is if we had a little bit of a second color showing in that jersey, making it a patch. But I mean, this shows why we love Ultimate Collection. Really interesting photo choice, great design, beautiful foil throughout. Just a really gorgeous card. And for an auto that's on fabric, this is held up really well, both in terms of it's really good form. It's not faded. It's not all over the place. It's not fuzzy, and it hasn't faded over the years. So really great example. I really struggled to find a sale for this. As far as I could tell, the last sale of this card was in 2016. So if I'm right, somebody is very excited about this and they are ready to pay up. So yeah, just a gorgeous card, and it's why I'll say it every time: Ultimate Collection, undervalued.
Yeah, no doubt. 5 seconds left, 6,100 still. Will we see a bid? We do. 6,350 now with 1 second to go. 46 bid. Looks like bid 46 is going to take this home for $6,350. Oh, here's an important card. Another big Jordan. This is the 97-98 Upper Deck Diamond Dimensions die cut out of 100. It's a BGS 9. But look at this. It's a true mint plus edges coming in at 9.5, a gem mint. 9.5. Intricate die cut, as the crystal ball would say. Hand serial numbered 43 out of 100 right there. Looks to have some embossing. Does it have embossing as well, Michael?
Yeah, I think that these have a light embossing on them.
Yeah, it seems that way. All right, guys, we have a minute and 15 left. $6,806, 53 bids. Now, listen, I run in circles with some big-time Jordan collectors. And run in circles, I mean, I'm in a chat group with some. And is that running in circles nowadays? Maybe it is. In any event, this card comes up in conversation every so often. They love this card. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a lover of this card, but I'm just one collector out there. The Jordan collectors love this. I'm not sure where it falls in on the Michael Jordan hierarchy. If it's a tier 2 or a tier 3, it's most likely a 2 or a 3. I can't see it being any lower than that. But Michael, share your knowledge with us on this card in the last 35 seconds, please.
Yeah, so gorgeous card. Pretty tough grade, 9 with 17 higher. Most of those are going to be 9.5s. Really nice. I actually love how the colors of the card mirror the colors of the Bulls jersey. Kind of fun to have an early unintentional color match. Hand numbered serial numbering is always a nice touch. And you snipe me. I mean, intricate die cut. I love these cards. Very tough to get. I think we go higher on this, like 8,000.
Well, we're at 7,006. We're at 7,299 now. 1 second to go. 75.16 gets in just under the wire. Bid number 57. And that's Michael, that's one of the beautiful things about this hobby. This isn't a card that I look at and I think, oh, I just love looking at you, but you love it. Many people do. And that's why this hobby, there's no two collectors the same. There's so many different ways to approach it. We all like different things. I want to say, hey, Botch Club on Instagram and TikTok throws a $1.99 at the host. Thank you so much. Says enjoying this. And I just subscribed. Hell yeah. Botch Club. Thank you so very much. And Josh Giddy Collector wants to know if I'm chasing Connor Bedard Young Guns. I am avoiding them. I am avoiding them as much as I can. No, I am certainly not collecting or chasing Bedard Young Guns. All right, Michael. Essential Credentials from 1997 EX 2001 are some of my favorite cards in the whole hobby. I love die-cut cardboard on colored acetate. You got technology going on. You got beautiful color combinations. This is the future. I like the future probably more than the now because it's got the red and the pink and the magenta going on. Just a stunning card, really. The numbering is interesting. This is the 79 of 79. Kevin Garnett, BGS 8.5. Michael, we're 3150. Bookend, says Tom Newman. He is right. I love it. Man, Michael, share some knowledge with us because I love these cards.
Really gorgeous. Like you said, I mean, the main thing here is just how interesting these cards are from a technology standpoint. I mean, really difficult production went into this to make a multi-layered card that was attractive with each layer looking really distinct. Like when you really get these cards and you look at them at that angle, you can see the different layers. You can see the different foil patterns and the different levels of opacity. And it's awesome. These cards are gorgeous and people love chasing them, especially with that variable numbering.
Oh, yeah. 3150 jumps to 4,050. 2 seconds to go on the 4350 now on the Garnett. $4,748 gets in just under the wire. 48 bids on the Garnett. And I believe we have another Essential Credentials coming up next. And we do. And Fernie Hardaway. They call him Penny. BGS 8.5. This one's numbered out of 77. 34 of 77 right there. And Michael, I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to put the spotlight on myself for a second. I say I love these cards. I do. I have the Shaquille O'Neal in my personal collection to represent the set. And, I love you. I love you, Essential Credentials Shaquille O'Neal card. I love it. All right. Enough of that. Michael, let's get back to this Anthony Penny Hardaway. We're at $7,300. Just over a minute left. Zach Swisher says, love a good, rare penny insert. Michael, you just talked about the Essential Credentials on the Garnett. We have Penny Hardaway selling for substantially more than the Garnett. Tell us why you think that is.
Yeah, Penny has like a really hardcore collector base. Like we definitely notice it in sales. Penny has a dedicated group of guys that just love collecting him and they're not afraid to shell out. Similar to Shaq, right? He's a great player who's very emblematic of the era and yet at a pretty good value compared to some of the huge names like Kobe and Jordan. And also, I mean, literally just that 2-copy difference, the variable serial number on essential credentials makes for one, a really fun collecting journey, and two, sometimes some oddballs where you see players go for really good numbers you wouldn't expect. They're just lower numbered. This seems strong, but I mean, this is a good card. It's really clean. It's really beautiful. This is a very early graded copy. If you look at that serial number, just kind of a fun thing. And if you believe in tougher grading standards.
We just had a bid come in. I think it was a bid by the current high bidder because the number didn't change. There's a bid to 8,100 now. We go from 77 to 8,100. I wonder if the high bidder at the time was in at 8 and or put in another max bid of 8 and then got outbid to 8,100. And back to the LeBron card. Zach Swisher said it was nice to see a LeBron auto go for 50% more than the last sale. Seems rare these days in his market. Yeah, I mean, it's going to come down to the specific copy of the card in many cases and where people's heads are at. All right, guys, 2018 Contenders Optic Rookie Ticket Blue Prism Auto, Luka Doncic right here in a PSA 10. And that auto's a 10 for sure. Nice color match here, Michael, isn't it? 99 copies produced. There's a serial number right there on his knee, numbered 59 of 99. And if you weren't sure, Luka Doncic is from Slovenia, everybody. Slovenia, and that is not a city in Michigan. It is not. It is a country. 2018 Panini Contenders Optic Luka at a 99. We're at $11,000, just under a minute left and 59 seconds. Slovenia, Livonia, Michigan. That's where that came from. Michael, over to you on this beautiful color match Luka.
Yeah, I love this card. So this is, in my opinion, really the best, as good as it gets for Luka rookie autos. Pop 6, color match, full-length action shot on the card. I mean, just a great dynamic action shot at that. On-card auto, very clean on-card auto. Beautiful effect. If you can be one of the 99 people to own one of these, that's a good spot to be in. The last sale of a 10 was $14,000 in October of 2022. The PSA 9 just did 3,700 a couple months ago. I think we go higher. I think we go higher. I don't know about 14K, but we're going higher.
All right, let's see here. We got 7 seconds to get there. We have 60 bids. Will we see bid 61? 3 seconds to get there. Final moment, 11,000. 11,000. We don't go higher. The crystal ball is a little hazy on that one. Needs to polish that ball. Here we go. Next one we have. Now, I really like this because I love Magic Johnson. I love Magic. And this is his 2008 Bowman Chrome Super Fractor, 1 of 1. It's a PSA 9. We're sitting at $1,802. We have 39 bids and a minute and a half to go. And there is that wonderful Super Fractor stock. Nice action shot of Magic, young Magic here, going in for a layup, it looks like. There's the back of the card. There's a serial number right there. 1 of 1. It says next level. Magic led the NBA in shots per game in 2 of his first 3 seasons and assists per game 4 of the next 5. By then, he was on a level all his own. All right, Michael, we have a minute left. We're at $1,802, 39 bids. What do you think's going to happen here? It's got to be a tough one, right?
Yeah, I mean, these are definitely hard cards to value just because of the fact that, listen, it's Magic Johnson, incredible all-time legend, but this is not a playing days card. This is an off-year Super Fractor, but it is, like Zach said in the comments, or Thomas said in the comments, 08 Bowman Chrome is an awesome set. It's a gorgeous set. They always look fantastic. If you're looking for a fun set to build, this is it. It's a great photo. This card sold raw a few years ago for $8,600. I don't think we get there. I think somebody was very excited when this popped up. I don't know. I really don't know. You have to think you crack the 3K mark at least, right? I would put a sniper up. I think there's going to be some action as people cut down to the last seconds.
All right. Let's bring on a sniper. And there he is. He's locked and loaded on this card. 1,800. There it goes. Michael knows. There it goes. Michael knows. $3,415. There it goes. Michael knows. All right, guys, let's go to the next one. Oh, wow. This is a rookie year LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, dual auto from Upper Deck SP Authentic. This is the SP dual signatures. a non-numbered card, but it's got to be a short print. There's the LeBron auto. There's the Carmelo auto. Carmelo auto looks beautiful. LeBron auto looks great. Seems to have a little bit of a line through it at the bottom of the dip there, Michael, but otherwise a wonderful card. Grades out a 9 as well, which is pretty good for a card from 2003. Well, I mean, hey, we got good grades going back further than that, but you know what I mean. Michael, we're at a minute and 10 seconds left. We're at $6,100 on this card, 49 bids. What do you know about this? Comps, pop, all that sort of stuff.
They don't come up often, despite the fact that this is, really one of the most desirable duels of this set. They don't pop up often. The last sale, one of these was a BGS 9.5 in August of 2022. So it's been quite a while. So compared to that, where the market's at in the grades, this is a pretty solid point where we're at. I do think we go higher than this, but really nice. LeBron has a shorter auto here. Would have been nice for him to use all of the signing window, but obviously, you take what you get. It's a LeBron dual rookie auto. Really great piece. And like we said, tying it all the way back to the start, who do you take at number 2 in that draft? Carmelo, Wade? Do you believe in the early peaks of Bosch? So it's an awesome card. 2 all-time great players, one of the best draft classes, great autos, iconic set. I think we go to like 7,200.
All right, we got 10 seconds there. Tom Newman says 3K, bro, you don't miss. Well, he redeemed himself from the last one, that's for sure. All right, guys, final seconds here. 6,100, 49 bids, 6,100 is going to do it on the dual LeBron Carmelo. All right, next item up, another. We saw the Griffey earlier. Now we have the Peyton Manning. 1998 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 0 rookie, numbered out of 100. There is a version out of 250. This is the best version of these Legacy Collection Row Zeros, and I love it. Just like the Griffey, it's a color match with the blue. This is all blue foil here, you guys. It's wonderful. Let's have a look at the back of the card. 56 of 100. The backs of these cards are as classy as they get. I don't know what that means, showpiece, but this is a showpiece for sure. Let's take a look at the video, Michael, and just see how this thing glistens and the glamour associated with these cards, because they are stunning. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the color coming through as you move this one through the light. Yeah, these are amazing cards. If you've never owned one of these cards out there, guys, if you've never held one of these in hand, next time you're at a card show, just take a closer look at them. Take a closer look, or buy this one and take a closer look. Either way, you're going to love it. Michael, $6,601, 45 seconds left, 40 bids. What are your thoughts?
I like the plan where they buy this card and look at it. This is a gorgeous card. Top flight Peyton rookie, right? I mean, this is a beautiful card, and it's a rookie Peyton. Last sale was around $9,000. These are pretty low pop. It's a pop 3. Listen, Peyton is one of those guys who's showing that he's having a really long impact after his playing days, and I think that helps somebody's collectability because you feel that continued connection. It's a gorgeous card. It's a question of who's ready to really throw down the chips tonight, but I think we have some room to go here.
I used to own the version out of 250. I loved it. This is the better one out of 100. There's a bid to $6,701, and now $7,378 comes in under the wire. Bid number 42 is going to take it home. $7,378. Beautiful. Peyton Manning, rookie, Legacy Collection, Row 0, PSA 10. Wow. All right, guys. Another Essential Credentials future. This is Barry Bonds, 1998 Skybox EX 2000. Card is numbered on the back out of 99 right there, numbered 51 of 99. It grades out a PSA 9. Strong grade for these cards, guys. Very strong grade for these cards. As you know, as I've said twice already, these are among my favorite cards in the history of the hobby. These Essential Credentials futures from this design specifically is, I believe, my favorite design of all credentials. We're at $6,350. We have a minute 10 left, 23 bids. That's Michael Jordan's number. Jordan bids right now, guys, 23 bids. Let's see if we can get to number 24. Michael, tell us about the Bonds.
I really thought about putting a jersey number, serial number in a title the other day. So jersey number bids, that's a new one. This is gorgeous. Bonds has been having like a good 6 to 8 months in the hobby. We've definitely seen some good increases in his key cards, his rare cards. I think people are just realizing, hey, this is one of the greatest hitters of all time, and his values are a little cheap. Last year there was a 2 piece of sales at PSA 8 did 5,600, 10 did 16K. We're sitting at a good place here. I think we have a little bit of room to go, but this is gorgeous. And I mean, obviously for a card like this, top 4 with only 3 higher, like these are tough grades. And this is an incredible piece for any series bonds collector.
Well, we have 12 seconds left, 6,350, and a sniper has come on the scene. He's coming from the left. Look out, everybody. 4 seconds left. Final 2 seconds, 6,350. He was there to protect. No more bids. $6,350 on bid number 25. Beautiful. Barry Bonds, congratulations to the new owner. Another silhouette, Kobe Bryant. This is from 2014, Crown Royal. Game worn jersey patch auto, number 20 of 25, on card auto. He didn't leave anything on the table there. Look at that. Beautiful autograph from Kobe on card. There's the serial number, 20 of 25 on the bottom right corner. And look at that patch. I mean, you got a lot of yellow mesh, but look at the white and the purple patch coming through right under him. Amazing looking card here, Michael. We are at $5,800. Just over a minute 15 left. 56 bids already. What do you think happens here? What do you know about the history of this card?
Again, very similar situation, the Curry prime patch silhouette that we had. These cards are kind of ghosts. They're really beloved. Once they get pulled, they tend to kind of trade hands between collectors and very rarely hit open auction. Most of the data that I could pull on this was other years similarly numbered, but a lot of 1 colors, a lot of 2 colors. This is a really nice 3-color patch, and it's an excellent auto. Kind of the last comparable I could find was $2,500 in November of last year for a 1 color. So you figure, I mean, we're doing pretty well here. I don't know if we'll go much higher. It's an extremely high quality example. The card hasn't popped up in a long time. You never know, but I do think that this is a very strong result as is. Maybe somebody, again, tries to get a little cheeky, put in that 6,100 bid right at the end to try to snag it, but we'll see where it goes.
Well, there's only 25 of these to go around, and if we saw 1 color before, that tells us that the pop is even lower on the best ones. There we go, 6,101, $9,322, everybody. I don't know if you saw that, but I sure did. $9,322. That card jumps 50% in the final moments. $9,322 because that is a special card. I was wondering, Michael, because that patch is ridiculous. Congratulations to everybody on that one. Wow. What a result. What a result. What are we going to see here? Paulo Banchero, 2022 National Treasures RPA, numbered 50 of 99. Let's have a look at the auto. Beautiful auto. 50 of 99 right there under the sneakers. The patch is amazing. It's really strange. It's got color in the jersey. You're looking at a white, a whatever that stripe through the jersey is, a tan. You got some black, you got some blue, you got some gray. Kind of a 5-color patch. Conservatively, I'd call it a 3. No, it's a 4. It's no worse than a 4-color right there, Michael. We're at 4,550 on the Banchero, 42 bids, just over 50 seconds left. Talk about this card.
Yeah, really nice. I mean, listen, the Magic haven't had the greatest year, but they're in a process of a pretty good rebuild. They've been putting together a nice core, and they show those flashes where, hey, they can really perform. And Paolo looked great when he was playing for the U.S. national team. Definitely a player with a lot of upside. Duke legend in his brief time there. A BGS 8.5 just sold for like $4,200. So you figure, raw kind of assume that maybe it does around there. So this is a pretty good number already. I think this is pretty nice. Maybe 1 or 2 more bids, similar situation. Somebody tries to get cheeky with like a 5,250 or 5,300 to sneak it in.
Well, let's see. We're at 4,819 now with 4 seconds left to go. There's a bid to 5,301. 5301, everybody on bid. Oh, 6,366 comes in just under the wire. Snipers are on alert tonight. All right, let's keep on going. Whoa, look at this. John Jones, 2009 Topps UFC Ultimate Gear Rookie Relic Auto. Top 1 in a BGS 8.5, numbered 18 of 25. Michael, I don't know much about UFC. George St. Pierre, I know George St. Pierre. I'm my Canadian brother, or frère in French, I guess. Anyway, Michael, we're at $10,202 on this card. That surprises me, not because of anything that I'm just not too familiar. Why is this a 5-figure card with a minute 10 left and 54 bids?
Yeah, it'll probably go higher. This card is insane. So, early UFC cards don't have a ton of patches. They don't have a ton of patch autos. This is the best of both. This is John Jones's first patch auto card, very low numbered. It's basically his only patch auto for like another 2 or 3 years. John Jones is probably the greatest light heavyweight fighter to ever do it. Arguably, he's making some noises that he's going to make a permanent switch to heavyweight. And if so, make a run for like the heavyweight greatest of all time. Last time this card sold, it was raw $4,300 in 2021. The time before that was like 2017 or 18. Like, this card just does not pop up. John Jones is a little divisive. He has a lot of outside the cage issues, a lot. But the greatness in the cage is undisputable. Just a magical fighter to watch. And people shell out for that kind of talent, that kind of, performance. And I have no clue where it's going to go, but maybe 13K.
Well, here we go. Final moments. 1 second to go. Looks like it's going to settle in there at 10,202. It was a beautiful auto, and the subgrades are amazing, right? The card's an 8.5, but it's got 3 extra half points on top of that on the sub. So nice take home for the winner of that one. Another Magic card now. This is from 2008 Upper Deck Ultimate Memories. It's the All-Star Game MVP inscription auto, numbered 6 of 10. And, you don't see a lot of cards with Magic not wearing the yellow and purple. So this is a pretty cool card right here. It really captures a moment in time. That's very special. Just a wonderful card, Michael. I don't think I've seen it before. BGS 8.5. Subgrades are 9.5 centering, 9 surface, 8.5 edges, 8 on the corners. This card is about the inscription. Wow. Amazing card. $2,500, 2,501 more close. We have a minute left. 45 bids so far, Michael. What do you think is going to happen here? Did you find any comps on this rare card? Only 10 copies produced.
Yeah, couldn't find a comp on this. It was tough. And, this is one of those cards where it's similar to the Vince card. You go, all right, it's very cool. It's very interesting. It's rare. It's beautiful. The kind of comparable sales that you could find of similar but lower quality cards are promising. So, hey, put it in showcase. It's really awesome. It's really fun. We'll highlight it. It's gorgeous. And, we'll see where it goes. That's one of the reasons why we've kind of taken away the 5,000 plus verbiage, is because, listen, it's for premium high-end cards. This is a premium high-end card, but whether it's a $4,000 premium high-end card or $6,000 premium high-end card, it's still awesome, and it's still worthy of being in an auction like this.
Well, we're going to see what happens here in 10 seconds. We're at $2,651. Now we're at $3,550. Now we're at $3,717. 1 second to go. $3,717 takes it home. All right, let's keep on cruising here, guys. Here's another one of those cut autos we've been talking about tonight. This is from 2004 Leaf Certified Cuts. It's a Roberto Clemente game used bat cut auto, 1 of 2. We'll have a look at that. Authentic game used bat. There's Roberto Clemente. There's the autograph. The nice thing about cut autos is that they're all different, because no 2 cut autos are the same. Take a look at the back. There it is. Official game used bat right there. Let's have a look at the video too on this one, Michael, just for a moment. Yeah, I mean, look at the shine on the certified branding at the top there, the logo. Yeah, just a beautiful card. We're at $5,101, 47 bids, and just over a minute left to go. Michael, do your thing.
I love this card. Like you said, I mean, it's all about the quality auto, and this is a really high quality auto. Very bold, very consistent all throughout. Clemente would sometimes sign, kind of thin and scratchy, but this is really nice. The material looks like it's from some kind of promotional material because it looks like it's a picture of him wearing a jersey. And the layout of the card is awesome. Integrates the portrait really well. Integrates the branding really well. The cut is front and center. Nice little piece of bat that's not distracting, but it's still, you go, wow, that's really cool. This just elevates it. Clemente's cuts usually do kind of like 3,500 to all the way up to 6,000. Like you said, it's all about the quality of the cut. This to me definitely strikes me as being on the upper end of that range. Plus, you have the piece of bat. Now, it's an older cut, not the best brand, but I think we got room to go here.
All right, there we go. 6,645, 3 seconds left. 66, 68.46. Now 1 second left. That's going to do it though. $6,846 on the Clemente bat cut auto. Really cool card. And yeah, I think that extra premium is for the bat over the cut auto itself. Another cut auto in front of us right now, everybody. Honus Wagner, Honus, however you want to say it. I'm going to stick with Honus. 2003 Upper Deck SP Legendary cut autograph, blue, 1 of 1. Nice looking card. It's in a BGS 8 holder. And there's a quote on here from Honus himself. There ain't much to being a ball player if you're a ball player. Right. You just get used to it, I guess, especially him. He was there for a long time, Michael. This is a really nice card. You've got the J for Johan, I believe was his true first name. You got full Honus. You got full Wagner. You've got the top of the best wishes as well. That's pretty cool too. You got the postmark as well. So this is from an envelope. Really, really cool piece right here. 101, Michael. We're at $3,905. Just under a minute left. 69 bids. Tell us your thoughts.
I love this card. It's gorgeous. This year of Legendary Cuts where they do the little quotes up top, it's really fun. It just adds some personality. And the portraits that they use were always great this year. Really clean auto. To have the J, the Johannes, and the Honus is awesome. Really clean W. Sometimes he'll do a little bit of a scratchier W. In terms of the postmark, I think, and if Bleecker Street is still in here, he probably knows. I'm pretty sure this is from a first day cover issue that they do to commemorate stamps, because there is a Baseball Hall of Fame inaugural class stamp that a lot of guys got first day cover signed. So pretty common cut auto material that you'll see. But just a gorgeous piece. I think this goes like 5,500 to 6,000. It's awesome.
It's at 4,901. Now it's at 5,101. Now it's at 6,188. 2 seconds to go. 6,188 on bid number 78 is going to take home the Honus Wagner cut auto 1 of 1. Wow, what a card. What a card. And Tom Newman says the seller of these cut autos is having a good night tonight. Well, you better be when you're selling some gems like these. Oh, what do we have here, Michael? None other than another 01 Upper Deck SP Legendary Cuts Auto Ty Cobb. It's a PSA 8. Now, there were 24 Cobbs put into the product. This is a decent looking cut auto. I like the green ink. You always wonder, why were they signing in green back in the early 1900s? But I guess they were. Maybe it was as popular as blue and black. Maybe they didn't know which way ink was going to go back then. In any event, what a nice looking card. It presents so well. It's at $4,775, and we have 71 bids. These cut autos are bringing out the bidders tonight, you guys. We have just over a minute left, Michael. Tell us what you love about this one.
I love this, and I'm really glad that you brought up the green ink, because green fountain pen signatures are kind of a hallmark of Cobb cut autos. He did a lot of his personal writing in green fountain pen ink. So when you see this, you go, oh, hey, this is a cut that probably was from a personal letter or stationery, as opposed to a pencil that might have been a ballpark auto. So just kind of one of those fun little things. If you're obsessed with Cobb cuts, it's really cool. And if you're obsessed with Cobb cuts, I mean, this is it. This is one of the most important Cobb cuts ever released. I think it might be the first pack pulled Cobb cut auto, but don't quote me on that. There might be one that just beat it out. But this card is awesome. And like you said, for guys who are doing that impossible decades-long task of trying to build this set out, this is a must-have and a huge piece. So I love this. I think it goes similar to the Honus, kind of 55 to 6K.
4,775 with 4 seconds left to go. 4,850 now with 2 seconds left to go. And 4,850 on bid number 72 is going to do it. And Michael, I'd be curious to know if, one or two guys total are picking up these cuts because they're working on their cut auto collection tonight versus someone who just sees a card and it catches their eye type of thing. All right. Here we have a Wayne Gretzky 1997 Pinnacle, totally certified, platinum mirror gold, numbered out of 30. This might be Gretzky's rarest 90s insert parallel that exists. It's at $4,050 right now, as you can see. Earlier today, I was watching this card at 1,800 thinking, oh, that's tempting. And then I saw it jump to 3,500 a few hours ago. I was like, still tempting, but it's up there now. And now it's at $4,050. I don't know what this is worth. I don't know what it's going to sell for, Michael. I do know that my hockey buddies and I do travel in circles with some hockey collectors. This is on their radar tonight and every night whenever one of these comes up, because there's only 30 of these made. And the mirror platinum, people love the looks of this card, Michael. What do you think about it? How do you like it?
You got to go to the video for this one. This thing is stunning. It's like watching the sun right in front of you. Like, it is just absolutely, I mean, look at that.
Look at that.
It's
like it's alive.
It really does. It's one of the most stunning cards that you'll see. The last comp was like 6K. I think we get kind of close to that, but it is tough, right? It's a super rare card. You need the right people to be excited on the right day. But it's gorgeous. I love it.
All right. We've got two snipers on the scene. $4,350 now, everybody. Final second, 54.89 takes it home. Congratulations. This is one tough card. All right, Michael, let's go to the next card. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett just got traded. 2022 Absolute Kaboom Horizontal Rookie Green, 1 of 1. We are at $3,050. We have just over a minute and a half left, Michael, 26 bids. I'm going to give you more time on this one because of what just happened with Kenny Pickett and the whole Kaboom thing. I know you're right in tune with that. So take it away. What's going to happen with Kenny Pickett this coming season?
This is a color match now because he got traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. Unfortunately, they can't update the jersey in the card, but it is a color match now. So, yeah, the Steelers decided they were kind of going to shake things up, brought in Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. What an odd pairing. And Kenny Pickett is now the backup for Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia. Listen, still a really promising young talent. There are guys who are big on him. He's shown flashes of brilliance, but you never know what's going to happen with a young quarterback. In terms of this card never sold publicly. I would love to know what this card would have sold at the hype of, Pickett Mania. But the last sale for a gold Kaboom was PSA 10 did 2,500 in November of 2023, when kind of the reality of like Pickett's probably going to get traded. He's probably going to be on the block had set in. So I think this probably still does around the 4K range. Like we saw with the Trey Lance. Listen, this is one of the top 5 cards for a young quarterback now. So there's going to be somebody who either just loves following his career or wants to take a gamble on it. And this is the card to do it with.
All right. Well, here we go. Final 8 seconds. We're still at $3,050, 26 bids, 4 seconds now. $3,050, $3,550, $3,550. The final bid came in, drove it up a little bit, and there we go. $3,550. All right. Wow. Look at this card. Jason Tatum, 2017 flawless signature prime rookie patch auto platinum, 1 of 1. Michael, I mean, it's a BGS 9, which is great. It's got 9.5 centering, surface 8.5, 9 edges, 9 corners. But look at the auto. The auto is spectacular. And look at the patch. It's a nice 2-color with angle. And look at the price, $15,100 as we sit right now. I like the picture of him too. Good picture. Nice 1 of 1 scripted stamp right there. There's the back of the card. Let's take a quick look at the video as well. We may as well. You guys put in so much work to these things. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, look at the hollow foil around the patch window, you guys. Beautiful card. Just a beautiful card, Michael. Talk to us about this one. What do you think?
Really cool. I mean, listen, it is, if you're a Celtics guy, this is really one of the best cards of the last couple of years. Tatum is, leagues out in terms of being the best Celtics player in kind of the last 10 years. So certainly the best player, one of his best cards, platinum, true 101 rookie patch auto, great brand, game used patch, 2-color patch, but that is really as good as it gets for Celtics cards. So, you take what you get. It's beautiful. The last time this sold was in July 2020 for $11,000. So going back to Zach's comment, yes, there are cards that do sell for a premium over the last sale, even kind of the rough market that we've had. I think this goes higher. Like, this is an incredible card for Boston fans, and it's a really beautiful design.
15-2, 4 seconds to go. 16-2 now, 2 seconds to go. 16,200 on bid number 51 is going to take home this card. Zach Swisher said that, in my opinion, the green kaboom is more about the card than the player. Same with Lance earlier. I just want to add, like, they're one of ones, right? So if that player, goes through the cycles of hobby love, you're going to see ups and downs unless they completely bottom out, but I don't think that'll be the case. And we have joining us, Honus T206 puts a big smiley face. I believe Honus T206 might have taken down the Honus cut auto because that comment came up about 6 minutes ago. So if you did, congratulations to Honus T206 on YouTube. All right, and congratulations to the owner of this new the new owner of the Jason Tatum flawless 1 of 1. Victor Wembanyama, 2023 Prism Green Pulsar number 25 of 25 in a PSA 10 holder. Michael, have we seen many of these before? Of the 25, we're $16,100, a minute left, 42 bids. What can you tell us about the history of this card?
Yeah, so it looks like 3 have already sold already. It's a Pop 8 in PSA 10, so a little bit of an easier grade this year, it looks like. But they still sell really strong. I mean, listen, it's looking like Wembanyama has Rookie of the Year locked up. He is everything that, the hype machine said he would be, and honestly, a little bit more. Like, he is just looking to be a true generational talent and a great presence on and off the court. The last sale was last week for PSA 10 of these, and it did 14.3K. The fact that we're beating that comp by a pretty good amount is wonderful. It does make me wonder if we'll see any more bids on this. Same thing, might get that one cheeky last bid trying to snipe it, but this is a nice result as is right here.
All right, well, and Zach Swisher says True Hobby Mojo just sold for 30K, also at a 25. Here we go, final 2 seconds, 16-1. That's going to do it. 16-1 on 42 bids on the Wembanyama Green Pulsar 25 of 25. All right, next up. Whoa, this is a big card. This is a Michael Jordan rookie, Fleer rookie, 86 Fleer rookie with an autograph on it that's on a sticker, Michael. Now, we're at 13,700. We have a minute and a half to go, 69 bids. Obviously, the sticker wasn't placed on this card back when the card was produced. Is this a buyback? Is this a custom job? What's the deal with this card? What do you think?
This is a nice garage job, but he did the right way. So the consignor on this basically, listen, an actual on-card autoed Jordan rookie is going to run you $30,000 plus for just to get one. To get one with good eye appeal and good auto, you're talking $50,000, $60,000 into the 6-figure range. And so what he did was he cracked open high-grade Jordan. I think it was like a PSA 8 or something. But, high-grade Jordan with great eye appeal, and got a sticker from an Upper Deck card and took it off, put it on this one, sent it to Beckett to get it, everything authenticated just for preserving the resale value. And it looks great. It looks gorgeous, right? It's a really clean, bold auto that he chose. It's a good-looking card. In my opinion, this is a great way to save like tens of thousands of dollars. If you don't want to do the full shell out for, a UDA or like a Flight Camp Jordan rookie auto, this is a great alternative. And then you can go buy some really awesome, exquisite Jordans.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
I got to wonder, the autograph grades out a 9 here. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know what I'm missing, but I don't know why this autograph wouldn't grade out a 10 by Beckett. Don't know. But in any event, we have 5 seconds left. 13.7 now goes to 14,600 with a second left to go. 14.6 on bid number 70 takes home the Jordan sticker auto rookie. I wonder how many of those are out there right now. I do not know. All right, another cut auto, you guys. This is off a stamp. Babe Ruth, everybody. Babe Ruth, 2005 Donruss signature stamps. Cut auto, autograph jersey. 1 of 1. Look at the jersey with a little bit of pinstripe in there too, Michael. Did you notice that? Muted.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, to get a pinstripe patch on this also, like, just so incredible.
I love the looks of this. United States of America, Philippine Islands, 2-cent stamp. 10th Far Eastern Championship Games, 1934 is what the stamp says. Authentic signature, authentic game-worn jersey. This is a really nice card, Michael. Graded authentic by Beckett. Man, this is cool. $22,505, 81 bids, just under a minute to go. Michael, I want to give you most of that minute to showcase this stunning item.
Yeah, so this is incredible. So this did sell several years ago. It sold in 2016 on Heritage for $7,200. So this has always been, a desirable card, but for good reason, right? I mean, it's gorgeous. And similar story, same collector, slabbed it authentic, just likes his authentic slabs. It's awesome. I mean, you have a pinstripe patch, you have an on card, surface auto. And how many stamps do you think Babe Ruth signed in his life? How many baseball stamps? Like, that's so cool. This is a 1-of-1 for the reason that, find me another Babe Ruth signed stamp. It's awesome. It's gorgeous. The autograph is really clean as well. Very good auto, very well formed.
Yeah, considering how small it is, especially, right?
Yeah, like 25K maybe, hopefully.
Here we go. Final second. We're at 22,505, and we're going to stay at $22,505 on the 81st bid. And I want to say to Tom Newman, I would not recommend doing this, Tom. Tom says, maybe not a bad idea. Going to go buy some cheap Jordan autos and get to peeling. I don't know. I don't know. I know you're kidding, Tom, but I don't know that I would do that. But good joke. Good joke, Tom. Good joke. All right, guys. We have a Steph Curry 2009 exquisite rookie autograph, numbered out of 225, BGS 9.5. Michael, this is a great card. Look. I mean, it's exquisite. That autograph is like Steph, he seems to care. Look at how wonderful that auto is. It's perfectly laid down on the cardboard. It's nice and blue. It's bright blue, numbered 93 of 225. Great picture of a young Steph right there. Exquisite rookie autograph. BGS 9.5 for 12,800. Michael, you must have some comp data on this. Please share.
Yeah. So last sale of this was 10.9 in October, and a BGS 9 last month did 8,100. So this is a very strong number already. But this is an excellent card. It looks great. These pop up, kind of every 4 to 6 months, give or take. Number 225, so a little bit higher print run, but it's super desirable. So as a result, they do get locked up for a long time. It's gorgeous. Like you said, that large signing window meant that Steph could lay it down perfectly. And it's just a gorgeous example of his auto, which is one of the best in the hobby. This is an awesome
bids coming in. Well, bids coming in. 14,000 now. 8 seconds to go. 14,000. 57 bids. 3 seconds left. Still at 14K. And we are going to stay at $14,000 on the Steph Curry exquisite rookie auto at a 225. Congratulations. That's a big card. And it's not that much more money, Michael, than his Topps rookie in a similar grade. This is an autograph. It's at a 225. The Topps is printed a lot more, like way more. I'm not talking about the chrome or anything like that. I'm talking about the Topps rookie. And this one, I think there's good value in this card. Well, here we go. Final 2 cards of the night, guys. The first one up out of the last 2 is this 2018 Topps Chrome rookie red wave refractor Shohei Ohtani. You guys, there's only 5 copies of this card produced. That's it. This is numbered 1 of 5. Let's take a look at the back. There's a serial number right there, 1 of 5. Let's take a look at the video on this as well to get a good look at that red wave. And there you can see in the video. Yeah, like there we go. Nice ring light, Michael. Nice ring light. There you go, guys. beautiful, beautiful Shohei right there. We're at $9,700, 27 bids, 45 seconds left. Michael, talk about this Shohei.
Pop one, there is a PSA 10, and that PSA 10 sold for $1,000 in 2020. That's the last sale. I mean, talk about hindsight is 2020. Why weren't we all buying Ohtani? But this is gorgeous. A Gold Wave 9.5. We sold one for $3,500 in October. So you should expect this to cross the $10,000 mark as we come to a close. It's awesome. Ohtani is obviously a generational talent, one of the greatest players we'll ever see. Nice color match as well. Rare, 9.5. Checks all the boxes.
Sniper on scene, $9,700. 6 seconds left to go. Final opportunity. There's a bid. He pulls the trigger to 9,800 and 11,695. That sniper was not messing around. He was there and he meant business. Zach Swisher says Steph Curry cared in 2009 and he cares in 2024 after 4 titles. That is awesome. All right, guys, the final card of the night. And you can see why I said earlier when we had the Jackie Branch Ricky dual auto, and I thought, I don't know which one I prefer, Jackie and Branch or Jackie and Satchel Paige here, you guys, numbered 4 of 4. I mean, I love the clean autos here. I love this card. And Satchel, I mean, these guys, these are the two guys. These are the two guys that changed history to a large degree, especially Jackie, of course. We're sitting at $10,300. $10,500 now. We have 1 minute and 2 seconds left. 40 bids have come through so far. Michael, what do you want to tell us about this piece? Do you think we approach the Branch Rickey version, or are we going to come in under? What do you think?
I think we definitely have some more room to go. So the last time that one of these sold was for $13,000 at Golden in 2021. They're awesome and a great example of, I think all 4 of these have sold publicly. And it's a great example of what you've been saying. Go and look at each one because they're all different. They're all different materials that were used for cuts. And they all have a different feel. This is awesome. Both of them in their Kansas City Monarchs uniform, which is really fun just from the historical perspective of it. 2 of the most important players of the game. Satchel, also kind of broke open the door for Negro Leagues players to have the ability to be in the Hall of Fame. Very important. Sometimes people overlook that. Just an incredible card. No,
incredible. All right, final 4 seconds, everybody. And we're at 10-6 now. Are we going to jump? No, we're not. The Branch Rickey sells for more, and we get $10,600 on the Jackie Satchel dual cut auto. And I was just thinking, Michael, we've seen such a focus recently on autographed cards and like vintage, like this era of players' autographs that I would have expected this to maybe do a bit more because of that. But maybe what's happened is the opposite effect, where people are actually getting their Jackie autos and their Satchel autos on those, Leaf and Bowman cards from the 40s and the 50 tops as well. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking out loud here. But really an amazing card. Oh, I want to say a quick hello to Dylan Rantucci joining us from Leduc, Alberta, which is just about 30-minute drive for me from where I am. All right, Michael. Well, what an auction that was. I mean, amazing cards. I got to shout out viewership, guys. We had between 110 and 120 people with us for the majority of this episode, almost evenly split, Michael, between YouTube and Twitter. And then it's not even counting Instagram, which doesn't register. We had a couple hundred people come through on Instagram as well. I want to thank them for joining, even though they kind of pop in and out. It's not the best platform for live streaming unless you're using their software, because then you get the layered on top. With us, we're coming in the middle. But great viewership tonight. Great auction tonight. I can't wait for the next showcase, Michael. You guys are putting together some amazing auctions here. What are your kind of closing thoughts on the evening?
Yeah, absolutely amazing auction. Really good numbers. Pretty much across the board, everything did really well. A lot of stuff did stronger than we expected, which was nice. Hadn't checked in with Mike in a little while, but earlier in the night he'd said that it looked like pretty much all good bidders, all good winners thus far. So hopefully that trend continued through that second half of the night. just awesome night for cut autos. I mean, really shows that those rare pieces, when they do hit the block, people love them. People really go for them. I think a great sale for each and every Jackie auto, especially like we were saying. I mean, Jackie is really one of the most important athletes in history, and that he kind of transcends sports. And listen, I mean, the prices reflected that. Yeah, just really fun. I love that we got good variety. We had some vintage, we had some cut autos, we had some basketball, some football, some baseball. You name it, we really hit all those bases, and just makes me excited for the next showcase. And
For
can't
sure.
wait to see what we get in. And we already have 15 cards for the next showcase, so it
Amazing.
is rolling. I mean, it's a month away, and we've already got 15 cards. We're a quarter of the way there, so really awesome.
Great. Let's go to a couple comments quick here. Tom Newman says, thanks for the show, gents. Have a good night. Zach Swisher says, strong numbers. Notice this also at the Chicago show this weekend. That's good to hear. And I want to let everybody know that Alexander Ovechkin scored 2 goals tonight. He's got 21 on the season, and he became only the 3rd player ever with 19 straight 20-goal seasons. Now, I'm only mentioning this because MC Sports Cards sells their share of Ovechkin cards. I'm guessing they've got some selling next Monday on the regular MC Mondays. We'll be doing a special edition MC Mondays next Monday too. Michael and I will be back a week from now. Thumbs up, Michael. You agree? Yes. We will be back. We'll be back.
Nice Ovechkin rookie patch auto ultimate collection in the next showcase.
Awesome. On the next showcase. Ovechkin is on his way to Gretzky's record. 2 more goals off that list tonight. That's great. Want to say thank you to Robert Scott. Says, great show, guys. The Robinson Ricky is historical. It really, really is. It really is. What else can we say, right? Eric Stefano, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Zach Swisher asks if the weekly shows are back. The weekly isn't back, but we're going to be doing 2 MC shows per month. And we're kind of working on some concepts here, but for sure the showcase. And then the second show will either be an MC Mondays or a non-auction coverage show where we do a few other things. So stay tuned for that as we move forward. But Michael, great night. Guys, consign to MC Sports Cards. If you bought on eBay, you have their email address. It's on your screen right now, info@mcsportscards.com. Michael, what shows will you guys be at in the next few months that people can drop off in person as well?
So in terms of the next few months, we'll most likely be at the Shriner show over in Boston. We should probably have somebody at the next Dallas show. One of our employees was there at this past Dallas show this weekend. I can't remember when the next Burbank show will be, but we're always at Burbank. And Fenway Card Show, when that comes around in a couple months in beautiful Fenway Park. How can you turn down going to a show in Fenway, right? So mostly New England regional shows with a couple of the big shows, Dallas show, Burbank show. And then obviously we will be at the National. It's a couple months out, but always bears repeating. We will be there all 5 days. It will be 5 days of fun, the center of the universe. So, if you only come out to one show a year, we'll be there.
Come to the National. And I'm going to try to talk you guys into coming to the expo up in Toronto. One of these expos, the next expo is at the sort of the end of April, and then another one in November. I'm going to try and convince you guys to come to the one in November. All right, let's wrap it up. Again, thank you to Michael Hathaway and MC Sports Cards for putting together just an amazing auction ending tonight here, March the 18th, 2024. This is the MC Mondays monthly showcase auction of super. What are you guys calling them now if we're doing away with the $5,000 verbiage? What do we say? Just premium or premium cards
we've been using.
Yeah, just really. And you guys curated a great auction tonight. Thank you to the chat. Thanks to everybody on YouTube. Thanks to everybody watching on Twitter, X, whatever. X, I'll go Twitter, whatever. And thanks to everybody who popped in and out on Instagram tonight. Appreciate you popping in, checking out the show. Michael, with that, this episode of the MC Mondays monthly showcase auction ending watch party is over. Everybody, before I hit end, I just want to wish you all a great week ahead. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see you again next